RF certification in Indonesia can take 3 days or 6 weeks. The difference lies in which pathway you choose and how well you prepare. Lead time is one of the most frequently asked questions about DGID certification. And it matters because certification timing directly affects your business plan, market readiness, and budget. In this video, we break down lead time for each pathway of RF certification in Indonesia and what can make it longer. A product cannot be legally sold in Indonesia without DGID certification. That means your product sits on a warehouse while a clock ticks. Miss your market window and your competitor takes your spot. Understanding the lead time is not just a technical detail, it is a business decision. RF certification in Indonesia has 4 application pathway, and each has a different lead time. Local testing, document evaluation or paperwork, document evaluation based RF modules, and partial paperwork. Let's go through each one. Local testing is the most thorough pathway and the longest. RF, EMC, and electrical safety tests run parallel at Indonesian labs. That takes approximately 4 weeks. And document submission and DGID evaluation, and the full process takes up to 6 weeks until the certificate is issued. Document evaluation is the fastest pathway if your documents are complete and from the right lab. DGID evaluates your submission in 2 to 4 working days depending on the kiwi of the application. If everything passes, a payment notification letter or called SP2 is issued. Pay within 14 working days and your certificate is ready within 24 hours. Total lead time for paperwork is 3 to 5 working days. Document evaluation based RF module reports pathway is for product whose RF parameters don't fully meet DGID standard. The RF model get retested at local Indonesian laboratory. Because testing is involved, the lead time is similar to local testing, 4 to 6 weeks. Partial paperwork applies when you have some international test report, but not all required tests are covered. The missing tests are completed locally when the application is submitted. Lead time depends on what tests are missing and how quickly the local lab can complete them. Expect anywhere 2 to 6 weeks, depending on the gap. Even the fastest pathway can get delayed. The causes are incomplete document or samples, pilot testing, and lab kiwis. All 3 are avoidable with the right preparation before you submit. Here is the quick summary of lead time for RF certification in Indonesia. Document evaluation 3 to 5 working days. Local testing 4 to 6 weeks. RF module report 4 to 6 weeks, and partial paperwork 2 to 6 weeks, depending on missing tests. Plan your certification timeline before your product ready to ship, not after. That's all everything you need to know about lead time for RF certification in Indonesia. If you want to know everything about RF certification in the world, subscribe. I will see you in the next video.